How many times now have we seen this light? Where are Dats and Zats?
I had them take refuge in the hold. Okay, everyone. Don't forget to watch over me. Yes, of course. Oh, wondrous and beautiful first flight! My approach awaits your device! Let's keep watch.
What?
We should watch over Aerie.
Right.
Huh? I did it! I did it! I finally did it! You did what, Aerie? I did it! I did it, I tell you! Get up, everyone! The Great Chasm?
It's gone? The whole thing?
No good. The rudder took quite a beating.
To the deck!
Let's go!
Yes!
Oh, rough sailing again, eh?
Hmm? What's with the excited...
The Great Chasm has closed!
Yes, but you're not going to see it from there.
Sorry.
It seems we finally managed to close it!
Really? The entire chasm?
Closed?
Seems that way. Oh, and Dats. I'll need a hand repairing the bridge.
Sure. Anything you...
I'm impressed.
What? You have a reward for me? Airy? Who are you? The dark aurora above the chasm? Yes, Lord. I'll tidy up here, then go straight away.
Above the...
Over there.
No, the chasm.
What's happened?
The Great Chasm's still here!
Oh, the Great Chasm mustn't shut. It's far too airy, but you just said... You still have no idea? Talk about a ship of fools! You've all been deceived, by yours truly, no less. I had you going the whole time! Airy, what are you saying? I suppose you need some convincing, and I can't do that in this form.
You!
Airy, are you...
This feeling... It's pure evil.
I am Airy, demolisher world bound. Faithful servant to his malevolence, Ouroboros, god of destruction. After 1100 million years, his will shall finally be done.
Ouroboros?
God of destruction.
Will? What will?
Consider what's happened so far. You already know there are many worlds. Numerous Lexi darts exist simultaneously as worlds in parallel. I made you send the crystals spiraling out of control, piercing the boundaries between worlds, linking them. The chaining together of tens of thousands of worlds shall fulfill my dream and the will of his malevolence.
And what is that?
The advent of Lord Ouroboros. His malevolence seeks to devour the worlds I have linked, then to invade the celestial realm.
The Celestial Realm?
At last, the time has come. You have been most useful.
But
The time for talk is over. I must hasten to my lord's side and bid him welcome to this world. I will leave you to die, writhing in your regret. sublime this flesh, such magnificence.
What are you talking about?
The pattern on my wings. It heralds a beginning. I have attained a perfect form.
So, those were numbers.
Ah, yes. You bore witness the longest. From your hiding place in the shadows, frozen in fear. A lonely worm, too cowardly to save the one you loved. Pesky mortals. No other warriors of light have pressed me so far. But how will you stand up to this? How many worlds has it been since last I took this form? Hundreds of thousands of years have passed without the need. It feels a bit foreign yet, but no matter. Now, you mightiest of all warriors of light, face the bullets!
My father and Master Kami Izumi warned us of you. Now, too late. I see the fool I've been.
Those who act by emotion are the easiest to master. I pity your father. To know me, only to be thwarted by his own daughter.
I'll never forgive you for violating Agnes' trust!
Always the same. Always about Agnes. I hate that about you most of all.
We first met on that precipice, overlooking the great chasm. You had come forth from the chasm's depths, but you had only just slain us. Our blood had yet to cry!
Indeed, you have served me well. Now, die a bitter death, knowing you served your enemy.
Unacceptable!
I ought to have seen through you sooner. I knew of your evils. I ought to have...
You styled yourself a hero. Arrogant. You did nothing but stand in all my might.
I...
Quite tenacious, aren't we? But all your efforts shall be in vain. shall know your place. This isn't what happens. How are they different from the last? Warriors of light, mere mortals, pawns. You shall pay dearly for this defiance.
Can't be happening. I must return to the Dark Aurora. Lord Ouroboros will grant me a new form. Grant me power. I must hurry to the chasm. Curse you!
How badly are you hurt?
I'll survive.
Good to hear. Though I'm not so sure I will if I don't find something to do. Ah, that part comes over here. Don't worry about me. You should go talk to the ladies.
It's just as Father and Master Kami Izumi said. But I was blind. Completely ignorant. I saw everything in black or white. How could I let this happen? How could I have been such an idiot?
You aren't. There was no way you could have known, Edea.
Eri is going to pay for this betrayal. Along with her master Ouroboros, too. That much I know, but still, I'll never be able to forgive myself.
Have you seen Agnes? Oh. The repairs are almost done. This
is all my fault! My trust in Eri has devastated the fate of innumerable souls! And that includes you, Ringabel, and Edea too! All because I was a fool!
That's not true! You're not responsible for anyone's fate but your own! You're all blaming yourselves. Well, fine. Be sad. Feel guilty. Regret what none of us could have helped. But the minute the repairs are done, all that ends. Eri deceived us. Eri. And a lot of people have suffered as a result. But that's why we can't sit here wallowing in sorrow. She must be stopped. And we're the ones to do it. The time to put an end to this is now. Come to the bridge when you're ready. We'll await you there.
I'm sorry to have kept you all.
We understand.
So, what are we to do now?
We go see the sage. I don't see any other options.
He foresaw that this would happen.
What do you think, Agnes? Yes, I agree. Please, set a course immediately.
You four are no matter. There is much I would speak of. At last. At long last.
Sage, we must rely on your wisdom. You are all we have.
Though I fear I am far from all-knowing myself, child. Ouroboros, the celestial realm. It's the first I've heard of most of this.
No. What are we to do if even you don't know? How do we stop this?
Patience, child. He will be with us presently. Ah, and here he is.
All here, I see. No need for pleasantries. I'm more or less aware of the situation.
Then let's begin.
Begin what?
Agnes, take the pendant you received from the sage and raise it aloft.
All right. Like this?
That will do. Now, line up behind Agnes and join hands, all of you.
Right.
May I ask why?
As party to these events, you have the right to know. And the revelation as spoken by the angel.
Shall we?
Indeed.
What's happening?
remain silent.
O warriors of light, hearken unto these words, should they reach you yet. The mark upon the evil one heralds the beginning. The bringer of ruin has risen. His name is Ouroboros. Ouroboros, bringer of ruin, shall devour all worlds linked by his harbinger. You and your world, and the whole of life on myriad other worlds now face extinction. Hear me, warriors. Ouroboros must not be loosed upon creation. You must use every ounce of your being to see this scourge contained. Wise guardians of the warriors of light, the time has come. Which of you will do as I have instructed?
That particular role falls to me.
It galls me, but you're the only one for it.
You watch over them, Sage.
Warriors of light, know that you do not walk alone. There are those who protect you, those who await your return, those who have entrusted you with the future, those who brave the same battle you do, and you walk with one another. Should despair take hold, and your spirits falter, raise me aloft once more. Now go, onward, warriors of light, my friends across the bounds of time and place. Who or what was that?
The Angel. The one who suddenly appeared and halted our fight 1800 years past.
And if I'm correct...
The Agnès of the world I hail from.
What?
I failed to protect her.
She may be, or perhaps not. Eri has interlinked tens of thousands of worlds.
Myself from a different world? But why? How could she have...
Perhaps her prayers for salvation reached the celestial realm. Or perhaps she sought only to warn her counterparts in other worlds. There is no way of knowing now.
May I ask, Lord DeRosso, what is it you must do?
That burden is mine alone. You will know before long, if all goes to plan. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've preparations to make.
Speaking of, I shall break the final seal upon the Kustra archipelago if it be of any use to you. I locked away the direst of the arms I took from the Orthodoxy in the cavern's deepest depths. You might seek them out, should you think it necessary before you face a robber.